Chip, you making a big? Good. You making a big or you staying on your guard? Oh, man. My room's fucking freezing.
Oh, no one's playing with this shitty ass. I can already tell you that he's ass. Does he even know how to play basketball?
Boys, I've been lagging a little, so I'm just saying. If I leave the party, that's why.
Are you live streaming?
Yeah.
I want to see. The only thing I'd want to watch Bryson do is a 1v1 with Nerd. That would just be Jesus.
Dylan wasn't that bad at defense, honestly.
Yeah, but he's just Dylan, so I can't call him good.
Damn, these San Francisco Giants are freaking live.
He takes dumbass fucking shots. He'll be wide open, but it's still a dumbass shot. And he'll be like, oh, wet.
Oh, yeah.
The voice he does. And one.
Stop. Fuck.
Wait, this court's open. Who you guys at?
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. I left the volume on my stream, I'm just saying.
Oh.
That's funny.
Wait, I think I joined a different fucking thing.
That is funny.
Oh my god, dude.
Joining.
Evan, hop on.
No. Why'd you guys leave?
I went to do my spin.
Oh yeah, that takes you out.
It's just watermelon juice I'm drinking.
Cool, Trey.
Sorry, I forgot your story.
Well, it's not fucking open
Another
anymore.
on the spot.
Oh,
God damn it.
God damn it, Owen.
You fucking idiots.
Yeah, I know. I'm in. Oh, we loaded in at the same time, Buzzardery.
Good blocking team.
No, it's not.
It is.
Hop off, Buns. I'm not playing you with these boys. You're a motherfucking center.
Were these the fucking people we played last time? Evan that we beat?
No.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Squad up, Buzzer.
Holy, this fucking defensive line, dude. Oh, that's tough. Quick passes only.
We can talk all we want about football being a
You guys hop on the buttons. Go over there, Brian. We'll hop on squad. Say hop on.
It's not gonna work. Oh.
In the house.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
The first down carry here for Johnson.
What are their names? Meant to message him.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9
Mike V 219 VI TOS.
These ugly ass motherfuckers are taking the squad spot.
Boy, your hair built like my testicles, son.
Fuck, that could have been pick six. God dang it. Ooh, got lucky.
Freaking dildo, that's what that is.
Got lucky.
Alright, boys. Hey, you guys trying to come to my court? We can play.
Lag.
For twos?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes, we can. We have literally nothing else to do.
I mean, we can pick each other's wedgies.
Hey, let's go to
God, you sound like an idiot, Trey. God, you're gonna make me go famous on the, just from your comments.
Oh shit, I forgot we were on stream.
Oh, how many viewers you got?
7.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Just a yard on the first down carry.
Hey, go subscribe to my YouTube, PYX3LS.
That's the Mac. That's the Mac.
Trey, you got a fucking doormat.
Where's YouTube? Where's YouTube Whisper when we need him?
Alright, Dad. Lucas, get away from my door.
Oh wait, I have to press it. Wouldn't this take me to mine? Whatever. High rise. Damn, doorman.
Alright, let me hit my court real quick, host. Stay on the elevator. I have to invite you. Stay in the elevator.
Why would you do that? But
go back to the door. Go back to the damn door.
Why are you in a fucking freight elevator? Ew.
Ah, come on, 7-9. That's your block, son.
6'9's in jail.
Jake, what team are you?
Lions.
Nice. How am I some pussy?
You say Giants?
Lions. Lions versus 49ers.
Ugh.
Yeah, little disadvantage.
Do the 49ers guys suck?
Ah, it's the NFC Championship, dude.
Oh, where? Wow, you're fucking. How trash are these people?
No, they're good. They're good. I'm just not half bad at the game.
I can join them. I can join Milky and Brian.
Where's the high rise at, or whatever it is?
See,
I can't join Trey.
you're in here? I don't see it.
Can't join Trey's.
I can't join Trey either.
About to watch Jake's stream. What network is it on?
COFL. YouTube.
Wait, I think if I
That's
just
a tutty, boys.
Go over to Madden, then I go down to Big
That's a
Booty
tutty.
Beauty.
Why didn't JT join?
Then I go down to
Alright.
Oh wait, he actually does have 6 viewers.
Stop the run.
I don't want JT join because his mom is.
We have like, we have a shit ton of subscribers, dude. I think we have like almost 300 subscribed.
Almost 400. Wait, I'm the 400 subscriber. Hey!
Cool.
Wait, that's a good number.
400, 6'9's better.
Not a fan of the commentary, but okay, fuck you.
I do too.
I think it's Evan.
Nah, that's not me.
I think I need to spy Jimmy G.
This kid's disrespectful. I'll smack his mama silly.
Nice catch, Emmanuel. Good route.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Coleman. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined.
I needed that 3 and out.
Run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating
This kid's ass.
I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame, get used to the ground shaking, so you don't trip and fall when
Sure, you remember the good old days of getting whipped in Madden.
I used to be good at Madden. I suck at it now.
Back when we used to draft the whole team.
Dude, what's up, cutie?
All 50 rounds.
You
Brian's
on?
ass at Madden.
You on COD?
You're not getting on COD, Brian.
Oh, it's a
Join
missed
the
tackle.
party.
That's a missed
My
tackle.
game is fucking trash.
Oh, I can't see. Uh-oh. You playing with an Xbox controller? Oh.
Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for
Who may I be speaking with?
Yeah. Join the party when you're done, then.
No.
Alright.
And for them, a touchdown
See you.
their last go around. so they'll be hoping to do that again.
Invite that crack baby.
Dude, he's not in his room right now, though.
Did you guys get this set up?
I'll be right back.
My thing. Can you hear me calling?
Do you hear me calling?
Oh, I didn't see Richard Sherman. That's on me.
Trey, you're echoing, dude.
How?
It's you. I don't know how, it's you.
How about now?
Yep.
Yep, what?
Nice play.
You're still echoing.
Through his stream?
Are you watching his stream?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's something
Oh,
the
the
stream
quarterback.
should make.
Alright, how about now? How about now?
Trey. Yes. How do I join your my court?
Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely.
Anybody's. It keeps putting me in fucking mine.
Hello?
Fucking faggot ass game.
In reverse,
Right.
something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
So time
Is it good now, Evan?
other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Now
Is it good now?
lost the football.
How did my dude not get that ball?
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual.
Oki's in mine.
Lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
What up,
He's
ho?
trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
All right, I'll be back.
Downfield.
I'll be back.
End up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Stafford. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
50. Mike 54. Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the screen. Pass. 56. Mike 50. Alpha. 56.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Here we go. 180!
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
You know what? That's the Here we go. 180!
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle made there by Jared Davis. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Here we go. 180!
On first down, Coleman. And Justin Coleman brings him down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Now Mostert. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Stafford now to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal. Yeah. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And he's able to get it out of there. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, go.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the edge. 12, 12. 21, 21. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. 13 yards there and a Niner first. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
This is Mostert. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 52 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. They'll go again with McKissick. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. J.D. McKissick, 44 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
He's crashing.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Coleman now. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On third down, a run from Breida. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And
and he's into the clear. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Prater for the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be fielded at the 8. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Let's go. Kill. Middle.
They will run it. It's McKissick. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Here's McKissick. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw is Stafford. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. The Lions on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Stafford. Flushed out right. He'll get this one to Galladay. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. J.D. McKissick. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now, they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 13 yards there and a Niner 1st. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Black 80! Watch the pass. Shift.
On 1st down, here's Breida. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Got to kick it, right? I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Fight the temptation, kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense in a short amount of time.
Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. This will be taken about the 12. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
A carry now for McKissick. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Check three. 40 got. Right there. 54, right there. Hey, zoom. I'm here all day.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Prater's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
They'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Got his target, Samuel. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 47. Here we go. 21.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
It leads to 2nd and 10. Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman.
We got this. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel and then handshakes. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
Go, boys.
Oh my.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.